Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Gonna have a little fun, because after all, that's what this is about, having a little fun. Or a lot of fun. I think it's more like a lot of fun. Let's have a lot of fun. So my plan is here, I'm gonna draft out two teams blindly, and that's not all. Here's the kicker. I'm going to roll a D10, and whatever it comes up, that will be the position that we will start with. If it's a 0 or a 1, I'll re-roll. And also, the position I start with, that will be the leadoff hitter for both teams. In other words, if I roll a 7, we'll draft out a left fielder for both teams, and that left fielder will be the leadoff hitter for both teams. Okay? That's how it's going to work. So here we go. It's going to be Apba, of course. Basic. Straight up basic. I will use the fielding, the quote-unquote advanced fielding for the basic. So here we go. Let's roll the D10, see who we come up with first. 3, so first base. First baseman. So we got to find first base here. It's going to be the last one I'll look at. We'll draft out two first basemen. First of all, those are guys that were in my last Hall of Fame game. So we'll start with first, and we'll work our way around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, yeah. Okay, so we'll just kind of draw one out here. Pick a card, any card. This is, guess what? Big Papi. He's going to play first for this team right here. He's going to lead off. This is the leadoff hitter for both teams. Big Papi, and then Frank Chance. Those are your first basemen. First base is done. Second base. And we'll just flip those around. I'm not going to use those guys. Somewhere in the middle, just flip a card. Frank Grant, he'll bat second. A little farther. Rogers Hornsby. Chance and then Hornsby. It's a good team there. And now, third base, because 5 is next. Third base, batting third. Typically a good spot for, let's go down a little farther. Jimmy Collins, he'll bat third. Chipper Jones, he'll bat third for... I've got them named Hall of Fame Team 1, Hall of Fame Team name, or Hall of Fame Team A. He's going to bat third. Those are your third place batters. All right, shortstop. He's going to bat fourth for both teams. And we have Rabbit Marinville. He was in my game last night in the Stratomatic game, but he didn't play. I actually pulled him out of doing the blind draft game. Garcia Parra, batting fourth for Hall of Fame Team A. So now left field. I've had the Hall of Fame set. I just haven't played with it very much. Yeah, I like it too. Left fielder, Ted Williams. There you go. Teddy Ball Game, Jerry Ball. Good to have you. Brian Cleveland. Or Sean Kaufman's here. Espo Strat's here. Ralph Kiner. He'll be batting, what are we on? Lost track, 5th, 6th. What are we on here? 3, 4, 5, 5th. So the number 6 hole will be the center fielder. Number 6 hole. Mickey Mantle. Nice. Nice pick. And the number 6 spot for the Team A. Torrenti. I'm not sure I've ever seen Torrenti. Cristobal Torrente. Center field. Now right field. Right fielder, Edgar Rice. Not Jim Rice, but Edgar Rice. And how about a right fielder? Babe Ruth. I think Team A is a little loaded. I think they're both loaded, but good grief, man. Babe Ruth. And now we're back around to the catcher spot. I'll have to roll for a DH. We'll have to do that. These guys will go on bottom. Try to rotate in new guys when I play. William Freehand. Bill Freehand, catching. For Team 1. Pudge Rodriguez. Nice, that's a good pick. Batting 8th. Those are the 8 hole here. Now we got to pick out a DH. Let's roll for a DH position. Catcher again. So 2 more catchers. Now Buck Ewing. Now these will be the DHs. They will bat 9th. Mickey Cochran. Those are the DHs. Batting 9th. Now, pitchers. Let's see. I think we'll do 2 pitchers. Two pitchers per team, and they should be B pitchers. Three Finger Brown. Had him before, I think. Oral Hershiser. And then Roger Clemens. And Vic Willis. Those are your pitchers. Now let's go for one reliever per team. Goose Gossage and Bruce Sutter. All right, Hershiser will start. Three Finger Brown will start. And we'll put that there. I'm going to make out the lineups real quick. Big Papi's got to lead off. And he's going to play first base. And I really meant to use regular paper, but we'll use this too. Second base is Ulysses Grant, Frank Grant. And he's an 8. I'm not used to playing Apba on this piece of paper. That's kind of weird, but I know, but kind of throws me off a little bit. Collins, third base, and he's a 6. And I'm used to putting brackets. I don't need to. Shortstop, Marinville. Rabbit, Marinville, shortstop. He's a 9. Ted Williams. He's in left field. He's a 2. Mickey Mantle. Center field. He's a 3. Sam Rice. In right field. He's a 3. Catcher is Freehand. And he is a 9. And we have DH. Buck Ewing. And don't need a grade there. Pitcher's Brown. All right, that's Team 1. Team A. Frank Chance at first base. And he's a 5. Rogers Hornsby. Second base, he's a 7. Chipper Jones. This is more of a kind of a conventional lineup. Garcia Parra. I love it. He's one of my favorite players of all time. Nomar. Really like him. Ralph Kiner. And he's in left field. He's a 1. Toriente. Center field. He's a 3. He's also a D pitcher. In case they get in real trouble. Who's this guy? Babe Ruth. Right field. And he's a 2. Pudge Rodriguez. Catcher. And he's a 9, of course. DH Mickey Cochran. Pretty solid, salty lineup. I don't know that you would want David Ortiz as your leadoff guy, but it's the way it works. It's the way this game's going to work. Having a little fun because that's what it's about. And I forgot how to spell Hershiser there for a minute. Little fun at the old ballpark here in Oklahoma. It's where we're based out of. All right, let's see. So, got to figure out the fielding here. 10, 16, 25, 7, 30, 9, 42. Fielding 1. It's not a shock there. 12, 16, 25, 26, 29, 31, 40. Ooh. They are fielding 2. Actually, I forgot to add the pitcher in. Hershiser's a 2, so that does make fielding 1. They will both be fielding 1. But I am using the basic fielding adjustments. And I kind of need to pull that out a little bit to remind me. I've got it right there. There we go. Let's see who we got on board today. We got Jerry Ball, Larry Rice, Sean Kaufman, Bob Borwick. You guys making my day. Let's see, Espo's here. Grantorius. You guys are talking it up. I like it. Let's get this party started. Big Papi. 53. That's a 19. And that is one of those fielding adjustment numbers. But, let's see, a 19's an error on the third baseman. And that is Chipper Jones. Big Papi slaps one to third. Imagine that. Ulysses Grant. 64, 22. That's weird. 22 hit by pitch. First and second, nobody out. Here's Jimmy Collins. Struck him out. 42 is a strikeout. 13. Now Rabbit Marinville. Shortstop, 41, 24. And that's a big old fat double play, 6-4-3. That's Garcia Parra to Hornsby to Chance. Garcia Parra to Hornsby to Chance, and Frank Chance will lead it off. 24, 37. Might get another shot at it. It's ball one, strike one. 61, 41. That's going to be first on an error on the shortstop. E6. So all these Hall of Famers. Marinville with a error. Chipper Jones with an error. Rogers Hornsby. Could try to hit and run, but we're not. 14. 2 balls on Hornsby. Let's try it again. 65-35. Fouls out to the catcher. Now Chipper. 55-8. B pitcher. Out of first, runner to second. It's a ground out to third base, but Chance will go to second. 2 down. Here's Garcia Parra. A lot of ones in that second column. Look at that. Look at that second column. That's nuts. Just for a second there. Look at that. He's only got one chance to get in that second column. That's got to be a 66, though. 31 is an 8. And that'll be a ground out to third base. Retires the side. Actually, my bad. That was a ground out. Runner was on second. Still a ground out to the pitcher. We'll leave it. Well, it's not a big deal. It's a ground out to the pitcher. Either way, Ted Williams. Teddy ball game, struck him out. Oral Hershiser, strikeout number 2. Here's Mickey Mantle. This part of the order has got to do some damage. 54-32, he'll fly out to right field. Sam Rice, 34, flies out to center. Nothing doing. Bottom of the second, here's Ralph Kiner. 31-9, that's a single. Second inning in a row, leadoff man is on. Here's Chris Torriente. Kind of looking at his card here for just a sec. Well, let's just hit away. 21, 32, fly out to right. Babe Ruth, 31-9. That will be a single. Runner to second. So Big Babe chops one through the middle. Single. First and second, here's Pudge. 25-8. Ground out to third. Runners will advance. Second and third, 2 down. Mickey Cochran. 26-12. That's going to end the inning. It will be a fly out to left. Fly out to left field. So the threat goes by the wayside and leave a couple stranded. Top of threes, no score. Freehand. 66-0. Detroit, Michigan, 13 is a double. Buck Ewing, Hoagland, Ohio. 13 is a 14. That'll be a walk. First two men on. Here's Big Papi. Coming up when you want him to come up. 43 though. 29. 29 is a double play. It's a 1-6-3. So Big Papi hits into the double play, but free hands at third with two down. Frank Grant. Can they break through? 16? No. 28. Runner at third. Grounds it out to short. So team 1 leaves a couple runners stranded. Top of the order, Frank Chance. 9's a single. Let's try to hit and run. 66 is a 1. I called the hit and run. My bad. Still going to be something good. It will be a double runner scores. Double to right, runner scores instead of a 2-run shot, but it's still a double RBI, or stop at 2, not 3. So double for Hornsby. Frank Chance scores. Here's Chipper. 63-31. Runner on second. Fly out to center. No more. Come on. Viper. 23-29. Grounds it out. First to pitcher. Runner to third. So now Hornsby at third. 2 down. Ralph Kiner. 63-30. Flies out to left. But they break through. Got to run. Team A. Hall of Famers take the lead. 1-0. Jimmy Collins. Batting third. 44. Single. Both teams getting that leadoff man on, but they can't do anything with it. Hit away. There you go. 0. Rabbit gone. Rabbit Martinville with a 2-run shot. I almost said hit and run, but I didn't. And he pulls through. Home run for the 4-hole. Rabbit Martinville. There's Teddy Ballgame. 51's an 8. That'll be a fly out to center. 0 for 2 for Ted. That means his next 2 times up, he'll get on. Here's Mickey, 13. That's a 14 and a stolen base. Walk, stolen base for Mick. Spavinaw, Oklahoma. Morocco, Indiana, Sam Rice. 25, a 10, runner on second. That might be, that's an out, actually. That is a ground out to third on a 10. 2 runs for Team A. Team 1, I got them mixed up. Team 1 first and then Team A. Bottom of the 4th, it's Torriente. Flew out first time up. 53-15. And that is a left field check on. That's going to be Ted Williams. He's going to be fielding too, so that'll drop. That will drop. In front of Ted. He can't get to it. That brings up the Babe. Look out. 16 is a 13. Strikeout. 1 for 2 for Babe. Pudge Rodriguez. 12-25. Gonna be a double play. And that is a 4-6-3. Double play for Pudge. Top of the 5th. Bill Freehand. The catcher, 26-12. Grounds it out to third. Buck Ewing. 16-28. You'll ground it out to short. Back to the top of the order. Big Papi. 21-32. He flies out to right. He's 0 for 3. Been on once. Got on by error. First time up. Nothing doing for team 1. 2-1. Mickey Cochran. 56-34. This will be a pop out. It could be a strikeout. It is a strikeout. Three-Finger Brown is second of the game. Frank Chance. Fresno, California. 31 is a 9. That's a single. Single up the middle. And he is 2 for 3. Rogers Hornsby. Another one of my favorite players of all time. Look at that. I almost did it again, but I did not. And this time, he does it. 2-run shot for Mr. Hornsby. Gonzo, 3-2 ball game now. Hornsby, all 3 RBIs. 2-run shot and a double and an RBI. Here's Chipper. Single for Chip. Let's bring in Roger Clemens. Stop some bleeding here. They're cut. I gotta stop that bleeding. Bring in Clemens. So Three-Finger goes 4 and a third. Here's Chip. But he's still got a runner on, so he's not out of the woods. 13's a 14. And that's a walk. Clemens does not have a Z. Three-Finger does, but first and second, 1 out. Garcia Parra. 1 for 2. 56-32. We've got first and second, 32. Fly out to right. Runners hold. Let's check the right fielder, though. Rice, okay, he is fielding 1. Runners will hold. So 2 down. Ralph Kiner, 1 for 2. 55-8. And that's a ground out to third. 2 runs, though, for Team A. They take a lead, 3-2. Into the 6th inning. Grant, 21-30, flies out to left. Hershiser dealing. 36-33, that's going to be a strikeout for Jimmy Collins. Here's Rabbit Marinville. The big 2-run shot, his last time up, 62-27. Be a ground out to third. Inning over. Bottom of 6. Chris Torriente's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 34 flies out to center. Babe Ruth. Oh, he is. No, wait a minute. Somehow I got off. Maybe I didn't flip the card. Kiner flew out. That should have been Ruth. I didn't flip the card. Ruth, so Ruth, what was it? I can't remember what the roll was now. Was it a... Anyways, it's an out, I'm sure. 31, fly out to center. There's Pudge, 65. He'll foul out to the catcher. 2 down, Mickey Cochran. 56, 34. That will be a strikeout of Mickey Cochran. Teddy ball game. He's due to get on. He's 0 for 2. Let's see. Do we want to... Let's continue with Hershiser. The 34. Well, that's still an out for Ruth. Yeah, still the same thing. Fly out to center. Ted Williams. 0 for 2. 54. He's going to fly out to right. Hershiser's got his number. Here's Mick. I think they were in order. I was messed up. 55 is an 8. Let's fly out to center. And the Mick, he is 0 for 2 with a walk. Sam Rice, 15. There's a single and a stolen base. He is at second base with Bill Freehand. Base hit. Nope. Struck him out. So, still 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. Frank Chance. 42 is a walk. So, those 1 and 2 hitters for Team A doing the job, man. Chance and Hornsby. Chance has been on every single time. Hornsby double home run. He's up again. We'll let him hit away. 16-28. Got him this time. Fielder's choice. Say 6-4. Let's check. Yeah, it will be a fielder's choice. Now Chipper. $16, another 28, another fielder's choice. 6-4. Nomar, 0 for 2 with a walk. 42, a 9. That'll be a single. Infield hit. First and second 2 downer. Ralph Kiner, he's 1 for 3. Ralphie, 16-28. That will end the inning. It'll be a ground out to short. So we'll move to the 8th inning. 3-1 or 3-2 ball game. Buck Ewing, 42, struck him out. Back to the top, Big Papi. 34, flies out to center. Tough day for Papi. Frank Grant, 34, and he'll fly out to center. Bottom of the 8th, pardon me. Can't go to it. What if we go to extra innings? Torriente, 23, 26. It's going to be an out. It's going to be a ground out to second. Babe Ruth, he's 1 for 3, single. And now he's 2 for 4. Pudge with a 6, runner on first. Double, F scores is Babe and F. He is not. He is nothing. Average. So it's a double over first, runner to third. If there was 2 outs, he would have scored, but he does not. Mickey Cochran, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. And 24 is a 38. That is very unusual. Second and third. On a 24, a 38. Strikeout. Catcher drops third strike. Batter out at first. Runners advance 1 base. So it's a strikeout, but it's a 2-3. Runners advance, though. Ruth. I wonder if... Okay. Let's say... That's weird. Okay. Drops the third strike. The runner from third takes off. Let's say the runner from third takes off. Does he have to throw to first? I don't think so. I think he could try to get Ruth at third. You know, get him a rundown or something. But that's what it says. Catcher drops third strike, batter out at first. Runners advance 1 base. So they pick up a run. Unconventionally. Rodriguez at third. Here's Frank Chance. 63-31. Fly out to center. X is a strikeout. Clemens has an X. Huge run though there. 4, little insurance. 4-2. 4-2. Let's bring in Bruce Sutter. And he's got Jimmy Collins. 41-24. Grounds it out to short. K's a strikeout though. Big Bruce Sutter with a K. So strikeout. Rabbit Martinville, he homered. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Had it covered up with my finger there. Martinville, 26-12. He grounds out to third. Down to their final out. Here's Ted Williams. He's 0 for 3. Way past due to at least get on base. And he will get on base. Ted Williams with a single. Now here's Mick. And it's a 4-2 ball game. This could tie it up. Wouldn't that be awesome? 44-7. Runner on first is an out against an A pitcher. It's a ground out to third. So Mick hammers one to third, but Chipper up to the challenge. Got the 7, but it's an out against an A pitcher. Team A does win it. I thought they had the better team, but you never know. 4-2 victory. How many hits did the team 1 end up with? Not very many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. 11 hits and see, 1 error apiece. So there you go. Player of the game, probably Rogers Hornsby. 2 for 4, 3 RBIs, a home run. Ruth was 2 for 4. But I think Rogers Hornsby gets the player of the game. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Little randomness. I like the randomness. You're playing an 1883 game. See, I don't know about that. I just can't get into the 1800 stuff. I don't know anything about them. But it would be kind of cool to look at. Rogers Hornsby, I love him. He's one of the best of all time. Thank you guys for joining me on this Saturday. Darren Porter, Jerry Ball, Bob Borwick, Al, Red Sox fan. Yeah, Teddy Ball game. He got a hit, finally. 1 for 4. Larry Rice was here. Who else? Sean Kaufman. Grantorius. Espo. All you guys, thank you for stopping in, joining me. I'll be back with something a little bit later. Thinking about starting a new project. I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't want to commit to it. Because if I say something, I have to do it. And it's not a small project. So I'm thinking about it. It's on the back burner. I may break it out. I don't know. Just if it hits me, I'll do it when the time is right. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. We'll see. Thanks again for joining me. Till next time, you guys take care and God bless.